Alrighty, we are back with part 12. Let me just make sure that's working. Sometimes it likes to be funky. There we go. Let me get my other screen up. Fix this one really quick. There we go. And we are good to move on. That was shorter than I thought, but I was frame skipping it. Anyways, looks like we are headed to Junon. Oh, I think this is where we get the, whatchamacallit? The sub. There we go. Jeez. If you want to use the elevator that badly, hand over 10 gil. Okie dokie. I really wish that the emulator was sophisticated enough to not frame skip the music too. Let's see, where am I going? I don't think I'm supposed to go over here. Why am I getting attacked? Oh, Jeezy Pete's. Let's just not have that be where we go then. Actually, I think it's... No. Gorsh. Must be this way then. Okay. Cloud says, I may be imagining things, but isn't there something missing? I think he's referring to that gigantic gun. I think we go down here. This guy yawns and says, not enough sleep. For Junon. Bunny says, okay, Shinra dog, we'll be taking the submarine out of the way. How do they even know there's a submarine down here? Whatever. Anyways, we jump in the elevator. And this guy says, how about the last one standing gets to take her out? Alright, you're on, but what if both of us... He says, whoa, don't even go there. The lady's like, how dare they? I lost 2 fans. This guy says, come on, back to work. Yawn, not enough sleep. For Junon. Yeah. Ugh. Fucking back attack. So pointless. Copy and pasted elevator. Yeah, Sid, you OHKO that mother effer. Kill it right in the face. Bing bong. You're that bastard, Cloud. Okay, whatever. And you just got skewered, home skillet. You're not getting the huge materia. Why would you say that? Sorry about that. Looks like Twitch kicked me out for like a second or two. Cheap armor? I don't want that crap. They're after the huge materia, says the soldiers. Why did I get to attack 800 fucking times in a fucking row? What the fuck? Just die. Bitch ass bitches. That's what you get. You get freaking penetrated. Penetrate you right in the butthole, punk. Quit doing anything. You're useless. Go away. Go away. Go away. Whee! Bunny says the huge materia. We see it getting craned out of this reactor or something, whatever it is. No. Barrett says, damn, missed it by a whisker. Sid says, we'll see about that, bitches. Cloud says, are we in time? No, hurry. Oh my god. Why are they just waiting there? Ugh. Reno says, what are you doing? Help load. And then he says, Cloud. Barrett says, don't worry, Mr. Reno. We'll take care of the huge materia. Sid says, I don't work for cheap. Cloud says, hand it over or we take it from you. Which way do you want it? Reno says, I don't have time to play with you today. And sends over this thingy. And then he runs away. He says, my priority is the huge materia. Any hoozles. I'm gonna flock you up. Yeah, whatevs. That seems fun. Can you just stop that? Yeah, if you can do that, why don't you just drop that thing in the ocean away from you so you can just move on with your day? Look at this scaly boy. He's just screwing stuff up. Yeah, you ain't picking me up home, Skilly. What the fuck? I can't even see where I'm using this at. Jesus Christ. Alright, go. It missed? What world am I living in right now? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. Whatever. Let's try this instead. Why does this keep happening? Jerk. I just want to get experience. I mean, AP is more important, but whatever. FNBS, dude. Oh. God damn it. Bunny says, dang, the submarine. Barrett says, they were just buying time. Sid says, hold your chocobos, we must take it from them. Good thing you get, like, as long as you want to go over there. Doot, 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 doot. Not over here, not over here. And that's how you can waste a shitload of potions, folks. King Long. Scale of Leviathan. Ooh, triple. But I lose 3 spots? Not worth it. The Shinra soldier says, you! I don't think there's anything I'm missing. Yeah, so let's take... Actually, let's learn an MP+, because he'll need that now. I forget, with all the magic I'll have people loaded down with, they'll just have max MP. So let's just do that. Yeah, that's fine. This soldier says, we won't let you take the warship. Sure you won't. One of the soldiers said, we're busting out of here. The other one says, but it's the middle of the ocean. Or we're underwater, or something to that effect. Barrett says, what do you mean? I can't swim, says Nanaki, who isn't here. Sid says, shit, what are we gonna do? Wow, more issues with this translation patch. It's either the translation patch or the translators are on drugs. Yuffie says, I gotta get out of here. She's not even on the boat. Oh boy. More glitchy glitches. Anywho's. Oh no, this is terrible. There's no escape. I don't want to die. There's still so much I have left to do. I never even got to use that special victory pose in battle. Alright then, make this your first victory. Show 'em what you're made of. Yes, sir. Begin the final training. Yes, sir. Sorry about that. Let's do it. Charge. Let's just take him prisoner. Alrighty. Cloud says, someone please, I can't take it anymore. The lack of space, the shaking, the engine. Barrett says, what's with the weird noises? How the hell do you move this thing? Sid says, stand aside. See, this should go here. What did I tell ya? Carry on. Cloud says, that's more like it. No sweat. Leave it to me. Let's read the manual. Up is up, down is down, left is left, right is right, triangle is advance, square is torpedo, X is retreat. Orders. There is a red submarine carrying the huge materia. Avoid the mines. Kill the friggin' thingy. Alright, we have 10 minutes. R1 search with radar. Let's see. What the hell? Yay, mission complete. Okay. We obtained the submarine. Bunny says we did it. The huge materia should have sunk to the bottom with the submarine. Let's search for it. All units, do you copy? Cloud says this must be from Shinra. Unit 2, please respond. Barrett says, is that us? Cloud says, I'll do my best. This is Unit 2. Everything is normal. Roger. We're sending new orders. Return to the dock at Junon immediately. The huge materia is to be dispatched from the airport. Those with no further orders will be assigned to guard duty. That is all. Over and out. Cloud says, Junon Airport. We can make it if we hurry. Cloud says, forget about the huge materia for now. We're surfacing. Sid says, the airport? Leave it to me. Yeah, that's telling me how to drive a submarine, and I don't really care. I think we'll figure it out. Can't be that bad. Oh no. See, I told you that thing was gonna come after me. Freaking hate that thing. It's so creepy. It gives me the weebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebies? The Scooby-woobies? Ah, get away! So creepy. Don't like it one bit. It's almost as creepy as Jack Nicholson in The Shining. My goodness. This is the sub we sank? Makes me sick just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered, no damage sustained. Anyways. Got some stuff to get. I don't think it's this way, but let's take a peeky poo. Is this like a cavern? No. Anyways, I hate all the enemies in here. I wonder what the ship is doing here. It's hanging out with your mom. What is this place? Maybe a research facility. We got escort guard. We got an eternal nemesis, whatever that is. We got Mr. Rapey. That's not very nice, Mr. Rapey. Why is he raping me? That's gross. I'm calling the police. Okay, Mr. Rapey. You just get 400 turns, apparently. There he goes, Mr. Rapey. There he is, everybody. There he is. Just raping everybody up in here. Mr. Rape, Mr. Rape. Look at him, he's Mr. Rape. Here he comes with his dick. Holy shit, that thing's got teeth, dude. Watch out. Here comes Mr. Rape. You wanna get stoned, Mr. Rape? Yeah, I'm not funny. I'm about to pick up whatever that is. Mr. Rape, Mr. Rape. I don't really like Mr. Rape. All he does is rape your butt. Some would say he's a filthy slut. Look out. Here comes Mr. Rape. Ew, Mr. Tongue, is it gonna lick me? Yeah, let's just... That's disgusting. Goodbye. I swear to Jeebus I missed something in this room. Maybe not. I don't want all those steps to count. Yeah, okay, we got whatever's in here. We're good to go. Let's get this. Amano Murakamo. Actually, let's do this. And this. Anywho. Bunny says Turks. Rude says not again. Reno says our destinies are linked as of late, eh? Reno says this airship is packed with materia and hardware developed solely to combat Sephiroth. Rude says, but it was attacked by a weapon and sent to the bottom of the sea. Reno says, we can't allow you to get your hands on the secrets here. We'll be the ones to defeat Sephiroth, so this will be your final resting place. Rude says, out of our way, which makes no sense in context to the preceding dialogue, but whatever. Let's just give them a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Let's give him a little bit of that. Do 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 do. Ugh, allergies. Ugh. Don't you love it? Allergies suck. Boo, doo, 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 doo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, it's gonna jizz all over you. Oh, I guess they're straight, so that hurts them. I don't know. Running away already? Weak. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Bunny says, so this has the latest weapons. That's what they just said, dildo. Is this the cargo hold? No, it's the fucking yo mama hold. Fucking bitch ass, white ass motherfucker. We got the Holy Lance. It's because it has holes in it. It's not very good, I guess. It jizzed on me. I guess that hurt me because they're straight. I don't know. It's weird. I already made that joke. It was probably less funny the second time. If it was ever funny to begin with. Somehow my magic missed, because reasons. It's a gigantic boulder. How did it miss? Oh, whatever. Go away. That's not good for your health. Trust me. I'm not a doctor. Oh. Whee. I think there's a boss down here. Bunny says, what a mess. We got the Hades materia. I don't want to fight another one of those creepy things. Uncle Rapey. Oh dang, Uncle Rapey killed me. Let's just do that instead. We got the High Wind and Outsider. It's Mr. Tongue. Uncle Rapey's cousin. That's not good for you, Mr. Rapey. Not good for you at all. You know what? I think I forgot an item in Coral. Let's get out of this crazy place. Run! There we go. Oh yeah. Go into the hole. Never be afraid to go in the hole, my dude. What the truck? I could have swore that one thing was over there. We'll eventually find it. Yeah, there we go. Really? I don't think she's actually in there unless I... Vincent. Vincent says that voice. It can't be. Lucretia, is that you? Stay back. If she's happy, then I don't mind, says Vincent. I won't allow it. Experiments on humans. Hojo says we're both scientists. After that, there was a child born to Lucretia named Sephiroth. And Hojo decides to shoot Vincent, experiment on him. And then he gets those weird limit breaks where he turns into, like, monsters and stuff. Roar! This body is my punishment. I was unable to Professor Gust, and Lucretia too. I could only watch. That is my sin. Anywho. Lucretia, you're alive. Lucretia says, I had to leave. I was too ashamed to be around anyone. I just wanted to die. But then Genova and me, it wouldn't let me die. Lately, I often dream of Sephiroth, my darling child. I was never able to hold him, not even once. I've not held my own child. How then can I call myself a mother? That is a sin. Lucretia says, stay away. Vincent, please tell me. What, says Vincent? Sephiroth, is he still alive? I was told that he died 5 years ago, but I still see him often in my dreams, and much like myself, I know that he cannot succumb to death so easily. Please, Vincent, tell me. Vincent says, Lucretia, Sephiroth is dead. Can you even get in fights over here? Curious. Yeah, I didn't think so. Now there's like one more place where I can enter and get like... Where is... I don't know. It's somewhere. Hello, husbando. What are you doing? You're gonna twerk?
No.
You better twerk, bitch. Anywho, Cloud says it looks like some kind of key. It's really old. It's estimated to be several thousand years old. Cloud says the ancients? And we take the key. Because we can. Anyways, we need to go back to Junon apparently. But first I think I need to go back to Coral and pick up one of those limit break thingies. That sounds painful. Not really. I don't know who told you these lies, but they are lies. You know it. Wouldn't say new. I'm on my 11th video at this point. Where the heck is this place? Whoa! Whoa! Okay, we don't want to fly over that, because that will be bad for us. I know someone gives you that catastrophe thing. Probably not the item people. There we go.
Okay, well, that was not good.
Did you accidentally drop too much food in there? I did that once too.
He really likes that little brilliancy. Do you think I have to tuck in my shirt? I probably should.
Only if you want to.
I don't know that too.
I don't know how whiny your work is, so.
I don't think they even mention it.
Anyways, back to the one place.
65 now, it's supposed to get to 77.
That's good.
I didn't think that I needed a job.
It's gonna start getting hot again soon. Let's see. Oh, I guess I go to Rocket Town. Never mind. There we go. This guy says a boatload of Shinra people started showing up and tinkering with the rocket. My rocket, will it be safe? Anywho. Oh no, I've been identified as a terrorist. The captain says don't let them come any closer. Attack. Later, Gator. Have a nice day. You'll never get me. Never! Yeah, we will. Let's go, Cloud. We'll kick those Shinra crapheads right out of here. Whatever. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Anywho. Rude says, you again. Those who meddle with Shinra's plans are eliminated. Okay, I guess I have to kill the soldiers first. So dumb. Can you not? Me. So fucking stupid. What am I waiting for? This guy to just punch me through the ground because he's retarded? Oh god. Oh jeez. Any lifetime now, douchebag. Stop doing that. Oh boy. Oh, really? So weak. Oh, I already fucked that up, I guess. Oh well. Rude says, oog. The S mine is mine. It's mine. Smine. Ho, 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 ho. Guess we can't rob him after he's unconscious. What are you doing here? I was expecting Rude of the Turks. Cloud says, too bad, he's out there in a heap. The guy says, oh man, a Turk, done in like that. Well, you're not getting past me. Really? Lame. That's a little bit overkill, but whatever. We are now in the cockpit. Sid says, what are you guys up to? Oh, I heard something, Captain. You've come back? Listen to this, Captain. We're launching the rocket. Sid says, what are you talking about? The guy says, we've loaded a materia bomb on board and are gonna smash it into the meteor. Our rocket's gonna save the planet. Cool or what? Cloud says, hang on. Sid says, shut up. Shut your trap. Sid says, how's the rocket? It's okay, more or less. We planned to hit meteor using the autopilot, but a crucial part broke. Sid says, broke? How are the repairs going? Sierra's on it. Sid says, great, what a bunch of wizards you guys are. It'll take 100 years if you leave it to her. Sid says, I'll handle this. Don't need a damn autopilot. Sid says, go let him know. The guy says, alright, Captain, we'll leave the rest to you. Cloud says, Sid, what do you think you're doing? The materia contains knowledge and wisdom passed down from ancient times. That power can help us save the planet from Sephiroth. We can't afford to lose the huge materia. You understand that, right? Sid says, I get it. I understand materia is precious, and I know what you're thinking. But listen, I don't give a rat's ass whether it's the power of science or the power of magic that saves the day. Actually, no. If I had to choose, I'd be gunning for the power of science. Man used to crawl on the ground and now he can fly, and at long last he's about to go into space. Science is a power created and nurtured entirely by human hands. And science might just be what saves this planet, says Sid. I was able to earn a living thanks to science, so for me there's no greater thing. You can't keep going over what Shinra will or will not do. I don't want to have any regrets later on. Cloud says, but Sid says, shut the hell up. All of you have your ifs, ands, or buts, but it's time for me to get cracking. Seeing as you're not involved, get the hell out of my sight, move it. Sid says, what the? Palmer says, ha ha ha. Sid says, Palmer, what are you doing? Palmer says, they said the autopilot is repaired, so I started the launch. Sid says, damn Sierra, why'd she pick today to get fast? Sid says, shit, it won't budge, it's completely locked down. Palmer says, prepare for liftoff. Sid says, no countdown, it just ain't the same without it. Palmer says, blast off. Anyways, we're in space. Sid says, I finally made it. Outer space. How's the course set? Sid says, we're headed straight for the meteor. Barrett says, can't we do something? This ain't gonna be pretty. Sid says, Palmer went out of his way to lock down the autopilot. We can't change course. Cloud says, so that's it then. Sid says, the hell are you saying? You're still young. You can't give up that easy. Sid says, I have no intention of meeting a fool's end crashing into that rock. Sid says, look. There's an escape pod for times like this. Sid says, I've opened the lock on the escape pod. We'll bail out right before this crashes into meteor. Barrett says, wait a second. What's going to happen to the huge materia? Sid says, if you want the materia, go and get it. It should be above. Use that ladder. Cloud says, are you sure? Sid says, I don't know, but like I said before, I wanted to go into space with this rocket, and maybe that was all. So I think you should do whatever you have to do. We're in the sky. Sid says, Cloud, if you're going for the materia, it's this way. Cloud says, finally, the huge materia. Sid says, the lock can be opened by entering a passcode with this control panel. There's a control panel. Will you operate it? I say yes. Sid says, you know how to use this, right, Cloud? Every time it says enter key, press one of the 4 buttons. If you punch in the right code, the lock will release and you can grab the materia. Cloud says, so in what order am I supposed to enter the passcode? Sid says, I don't know, just try anything. There's no random password here, so... The lock has been released. Sid says, awesome, you got it right off the bat. You must have knew it, right? The game's poking fun at me for cheating, I suppose. Is it cheating if you've beaten this game 100 times and just have it memorized? I don't know. Pow. Sid says, grr, damn it, my leg is stuck in the debris. Cloud says, Sid. Barrett says, I can't lift it. Sid says, don't worry about me, hurry up and go. The rocket's gonna crash in a meteor, you don't have time. Cloud says, I don't leave without my friends. Sid says, idiot, this is no time to worry about others. Cloud says, I'll do what I can. Sid says, you're an idiot, do you know that? Sid says, Tank 8 exploded. So Tank 8 really was on the fritz. Sid says, Sierra, you were right. But it's the end of the line for me. Sierra says, don't say that, Sid. Sid says, Sierra? Sierra says, I tagged along. I'm here to help. Sid says, you stupid cow. Sorry. Anyways. Sierra says, the escape pod is this way. Please hurry. Sierra says, quickly, I'll detach the escape pod. Sid says, will this crappy pod actually work? Sierra says, it's fine, I've been checking it up until now. Sid says, then we're safe. Sierra says, thanks. Oh. Sid says, outer space. Oh man, it's really space. I really made it. Sid says, so long, Shinra 26. Whew. Everybody in the world heard that explosion, apparently. But the thing is, I mean, the shockwave might have permeated the air on Earth and caused sound, but ultimately, space is a vacuum. You wouldn't hear anything. I mean, you could see, like, the light from the explosion, perhaps, but... Anyways, the meteor used Kiraga on itself, and apparently it's still coming. Cloud says, Rufus' plan has failed. Barrett says, I know how this sounds, but I was kinda hoping it would work. Kate Sith says, We've been getting in their way at every turn. There's nothing left to try. Have we made a big mistake? Nanaki says, makes you worry, doesn't it? Tifa says, we can't worry, we have to think. Sid says, yeah, the girl's right. You start worrying and there'll be no stopping it. Things will go from bad to worse. Barrett says, well, you're pretty damn optimistic. Are you up to something? Sid says, yeah, I've been thinking a lot recently. While traveling to space, while looking down on our planet, and then adrift in the escape pod, bobbing about the ocean, Cloud says, I've been thinking too about the universe, the planet, the sea. It's so big and vast. No matter what we do, maybe we're too insignificant to make any real difference. Sid says, maybe, but this is the way I figure it. From space, even a huge planet looks this tiny. We're just floating around in a huge void, completely helpless. And to top it off, Sephiroth's here, festering like a disease. Sid says, that's why I say our planet's a child. A little kid, sick, and trembling in the middle of this gigantic universe. Someone's gotta protect it. You follow? And aren't we that someone? Tifa says, Sid, that was beautiful. Barrett says, yeah, man, you got to me. So what's the plan? How are we gonna protect the planet? Sid says, I'm still working on that. Nanaki says, huh? Nanaki says, did you hear something? A celestial scream. Meteor or the planet? Bunny says, how do you know that? Tifa says, did you forget? Bugenhagen told us. Bunny says, Bugenhagen. Nanaki says, let's go see Grandpa. To Cosmo Canyon. I'm sure he'll be able to help us. Anywho... There we go. Alrighty, that's on this continent, I think. Whee! Of course. Oh, I can't escape. Because reasons. Oops. Well, that's gonna not be good for their health. Actually, let's not do that. Save that for our friend, Mr. Dumbass. He's somewhere. Let's see if we can find Mr. Dumbass. It's in one of these continents somewhere. Oh, maybe he's not ready to hang out with me yet. Meh, whatever. We'll just run from all the battles. Ugh, really? Can you fuck off, you fucking turtles? Oh my god. I'm a turtle. I'm gonna attack you. Fucking turtle. Yeah, fuck that guy. Where's this dickhead? Bugenhagen says, if you are ever in need of my wisdom, you're always welcome here. Cloud says, that's why we came. Bugenhagen says, what? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we each have to take a long, hard look at ourselves. There may be something you have overlooked, something buried deep within your heart. Bugenhagen says, try to remember, I'm sure you'll find what's missing. Cloud says, that's easy enough to say, but I don't remember. Bugenhagen says, it must be there. Look harder. Barrett says, we can't do this on our own, Cloud. Let's get the others. Apparently, you can use it outside of a save point or the world map. Anyways, Bugenhagen says, can you see what it is you're looking for? Kate Sith says no. Thief says no. Cloud says, I'm remembering Aerith all of a sudden. He says, that's not it. I'm not remembering because I didn't forget. It's not that either. How to put it, Aerith was there all along, right by our side. She was so close that we completely missed it. The things that she did and said. Tifa says, come to think of it, it's the same for me as well. Nanaki says, me too. Barrett says, me too. Cloud says, she said that she was the only one who could stop Meteor. Tifa says, but Aerith is gone. Nanaki says, it's impossible for us to do what she was trying to do. Barrett says, what can we do? We're not any ancients. Sid says, why did she go to that place anyway? Cloud says, that's it. Sid says, what? Bunny says, I don't even know why. What was Aerith doing there? Why didn't she try to escape when Sephiroth attacked her? Nanaki says, we should return there, yes? Bugenhagen says, perhaps I'll have you take me along. Nanaki says, you're coming too, Grandpa? Bugenhagen says, don't sound surprised. I like seeing some of the world now and again, but I wonder what's made me feel like this all of a sudden. It's been so long. Nanaki says, it must be the planet. It's calling you. Sid says, doesn't it always? Bugenhagen says, shall we go? Cloud says, Bugenhagen, I need one more favor. We're carrying around huge materia. Since they're delicate, we'd like to leave them in a safe place. Bugenhagen says, let's put them upstairs. And then he says, I'll teach you how to operate the machine. Watch carefully. You just push this button. Oh, okay. Anyways, Bugenhagen says, ho ho ho, so this is huge materia. This is very rare indeed. Materia like this may even possess hidden knowledge. And we receive Bahamut 0. Bugenhagen says, do you remember how to use the machine? Come back whenever you wish to see the materia. Bugenhagen says, machinery. I love the smell. I also love the smell of nature. Is the deck up there? Well then, I'll be spending some time above. The scent of wind carries the planet's undertakings, that of machinery. The magnificence, the wisdom, and the knowledge of man. Ho ho ho, cheerio. Anyway... Huh? Let me check this really quick. Looks like my video decided to change the size of itself for some reason. Let's see if we can't fix that. There we go, that's better. Sometimes that happens. I hope it didn't have too much bearing on the video, but I read everything, so it should be okay. Anyways, we are gonna hit it, apparently. Where am I going? Let's see. Oh yeah, going to the place where Aerith got murdered. Where the heck is this stupid Bone Village place? There we go. Everything looks good. Let's maybe... Oh yeah, I don't need that there. Can I put a restore on there too? Let's do... since he has the worst HP, let's see, one of these, put the HP thing on there. There we go, that's more uniform. Alright, there we are. I think I can find that stupid thingy. Let's do... Anyways, we got the District 5 key, which we will use later. Any lifetime now. I think it's this way first. Bugenhagen says then, of course. Do you know what all of this is, says Cloud. Bugenhagen says, if I could just have a moment. Bugenhagen says, the knowledge of the ancients swirling around this room laments but one thing. A crisis faces the planet, a crisis that cannot be averted by human hands, not even if granted all of eternity. It is telling us to seek holy when the time comes. Bunny says holy? Bugenhagen says holy, the ultimate white magic, the polar opposite of meteor, and our only hope to save the planet. Holy will appear if a soul that seeks it reaches the planet. Bugenhagen says ho ho ho. Then he says meteor, the weapons, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Bunny says even us? Bugenhagen says that's for the planet to decide. What is good for the planet, what's bad, all that is evil disappears. I wonder which we humans are. Cloud says seek holy, but how do we do that? Bugenhagen says you must wear the white materia which bonds planet in person. Then you can speak with the planet. If your prayer reaches it, the white materia will glow a faint green. Cloud says then we're finished. Aerith had the white materia. When she died, it fell from the altar. It's all over. Bugenhagen laughs and he says, look at this. This was written by the ancients. Cloud says, can you read it? Bugenhagen says, not a single word. Cloud says, this is no time for jokes. Bugenhagen says, I'm not an ancient. I really can't do it. But these old eyes of mine haven't deserted me just yet. Look closely below the writing. Bunny says, there's something scribbled in chalk. Place key, music box. Bugenhagen says, the scientist who discovered this place must have been trying to decipher the text. I'd wager it took every ounce of his strength just to translate those two phrases. Cloud says, a key to what? Bugenhagen says, I'm unsure, but it probably has something to do with solving the puzzle here, and it might even involve Aerith. Cloud says, what does it mean? Bugenhagen says, there's a music box. That's where we will use the key. I shall insert it. Wait there. Watch closely. Bugenhagen says, enter, you may find hope, or who knows, maybe evil. Super evil. Bugenhagen says, it's a screen for projecting an image. Look at the images projected onto the water of the screen. Oh boy, redundancy is redundancy. It shows Aerith praying. It shows the materia that's in her hair. And it looks green to me. Now it looks super green. What I always wondered was, we have a submarine and we never, went and tried to go get that. Cloud says, it's glowing. Bugenhagen says, pale green. Bunny says, Aerith has summoned Holy. After I handed the black materia to Sephiroth, she spoke to me in a dream. She told me she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth and that the secret to doing that was here somewhere. The secret was Holy. That's why she had the white materia. This is where she realized what she had to do. Aerith left us a great hope, but at the cost of her life and her future. I'm sorry, Aerith, I should have figured this out sooner. You left without saying a word, it was all so sudden. I couldn't think straight. That's why it took me so long now. Now I understand. Aerith, I'll finish this one way or another. Barrett says, that's we. Sid says, that flower lady left us a huge gift. We can't mess up this opportunity. Cloud says, thank you, Aerith. Her voice has reached the planet. The white materia's glow is proof of that. But what about Holy? Why hasn't it made a move? Bunny says, why? Bugenhagen says, something might be in the way, perhaps. Cloud says it's him. It has to be. Sephiroth, where are you? Do, do, do. We get a phone call. Bunny says, "What's up?" Kate Sith says, "Sorry about this. It's come as a bit of a surprise." Cloud says, "What has?" Kate Sith has, "You remember how the cannon at Junin disappeared, right? Well, it turns out that Rufus moved it." Cloud says, "Moved it? That big thing? Where? And why?" Kate Sith says, "Rufus wants to defeat Sephiroth with it. He says the cannon operates on huge materia, but he's used that in the rocket mission. So because it was useless at Junon, he moved it." Kate Sith says, "To a new place where materia, no, where the most amount of Mako can be harnessed." Cloud says, "And where's that?" I would think the Promised Land, but for some reason it's Midgar. But since you never see that, like, screen again where that Promised Land stuff took place, like, I just assume it was in the crater or something, someplace where it's inaccessible. I mean, it'd have to be if they brought the gun over here instead of, you know, like, anywhere else. Rufus says, "That's how it is, Reeve. Your job is to regulate the reactor output." Reeve says, "Right." Scarlet says, "There'll be no need for that, Reeve." And this is why I don't think Palmer's involved in Kate Sith, because Kate Sith knows something that is happening in this room, and again, I really don't think Heidegger or Scarlet is helping Cloud, so I'm guessing it's Reeve. Anyways, they say we gotta give it everything we got. Heidegger says, "Once we've taken care of Sephiroth, Meteor should disappear. You've sure done it this time, Mr. President." Scarlet says, "You haven't forgotten, have you, Mr. President? Using Midgar's Mako reactors to power the shells was my idea." Rufus says, "Will the Mako cannon shells really reach the northern frontier?" Scarlet laughs, and she says, "Of course. But Mr. President, let's not call it the Mako cannon. It already has a name. The Sister Ray." Anywho. Guess I'm supposed to leave. Oh yeah, I gotta go out this way. Yoink. Another curious thing to me is, like, if Aerith already summoned Holy, then wouldn't Holy just, like, still come at the last minute and, like, stop the evil meteor thing? Because, I mean, maybe that's what it's waiting for. Because it seems like it uses the live stream and all the Mako to protect the planet, but... So maybe they didn't have to kill Sephiroth anyway. But, I mean, if he assimilated with the planet, that's probably not good either, so... The plot's relatively thought through, which is nice. It's probably why it's one of my faves. The flock? Never mind. I think I just walked back over here. Yeah. I try to get on the airship, and we hear some shaking. Bunny says, "What the heck?" Mr. Naughty Boy has come in to party with us. It's very upsetty. It must want spaghetti. Anyway. On board the Highwind, Sid says, "What's wrong?" The flight crew say there's an unusual signal. Sid says, "Where?" And the flight crew says, it's coming from this person. Kate Sith says, oh, hey. That was odd. My controls went crazy. This isn't good. Weapon came out of the sea and it's going straight for Midgar. Cloud says the cannon should be able to do something, right? And then Kate Sith says, I don't know if it'll be ready in time. Barrett says, what's going to happen to Marin? Kate Sith says, don't worry, Marin's in a safe place with Aerith's mom. Kate Sith says, Barrett, what are you scratching your head for? You don't care about anyone else as long as Marin's safe, is that it? Kate Sith says, I've been wanting to say this for a while now. When you bombed the reactor, how many people do you think died? Barrett says, it was for the planet, you gotta expect a few deaths. Kate Sith says, a few? What do you mean a few? There might have been a few to you, but it was everything to those around those people that passed. Kate Sith says, save the planet? It sure sounds good on paper. You think you can just do whatever you want? Barrett says, I don't want to hear that from some Shinra lackey. And Kate Sith says, I'm wasting my time, aren't I? Cloud says, stop it. Tifa says, Kate Sith, Barrett understands that what we did in Midgar cannot be forgiven no matter the justification. Tifa says, right? We haven't forgotten, have we? I understand. You can't quit the company because you're worried about the people of Midgar. Tifa says, Cloud? Cloud says, okay, let's go. Weapon will fall by our hand. Sid says, Cloud, you really think we can go up a monster like that? Cloud says, beats me, but we can't sit here and do nothing. We're going to Midgar to fight the weapon. Come on, let's move it. Whee! Isn't it this continent? Who knows? I'm just too sleepy. Ugh. There he comes, Fatty Bobatty. He's coming any minute now. Get over here, you dirty bastard. Roar! Anyways, we're gonna fight this thing, apparently. Ouchie poos. We stole the rising sun. Let's maybe use some magic. There we go, that's better. Wouldn't that destroy Midgar? Oh my. Oh. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. This thing dead yet? It pooped on me. Gross. Anywho, look at them apples. It's gonna try to attack the city, but apparently we delayed this evil thing long enough for good stuff to happen. Anyways, Barrett says, "What's up, Mr. Monster? Where do you think you're going?" Cloud says it senses something. It feels threatened. Sid says, "To the ship." He gets a call and Kate Sith says, "You gotta get out of there. Something big's coming, and I mean real big." Heidegger says, "Mr. President, the preparations for Sister Ray are now complete." Scarlet says, "Any time is fine." Rufus says, "Fire." I guess they fixed all the reactors we blew up, even though they said one of them they would never fix. I mean, technically they said they wouldn't rebuild the sector, but still, one has to wonder. Tifa says, what is it aiming at? Nanaki says, Midgar. Barrett says, Marin! You'd think that gigantic beam gun would, like, vaporize those bullets. Or whatever it's shooting. Diamonds are forever. They are all I need to please me. They won't stay out late and tease me. They won't leave in the night. I've no fear that they might desert me. Diamonds are forever. Barrett says, whoa. Nanaki says it went right through the weapon. Cloud says, I get it. Their target's Sephiroth, the northern crater. Pow! Operator says, sir, the weapon has been defeated. The barrier's also been removed. Now that's what I call a great shot. 2 for the price of 1. Every once in a while when I would play Valkyria Chronicles, I'd like kill 2 for 1 and I'd feel so proud. Anyways, the operator says, sir, highly concentrated energy is headed towards Midgar. Ah, weapons attacking. Run for your lives. I think this scene would lead you to believe that Rufus dies, but I don't know. If you've ever seen the Advent Children Final Fantasy VII movie, I think he like survives or something. Who knows how. Anyways, Cloud says, Sephiroth, I wonder what happened. The Great Crater, let's check it out. Barrett says, in the beginning, it was just flyers, when Avalanche was starting out, I mean, and now look at us, going up against Sephiroth. We've come a long way. Tifa says, is it finally time for the showdown? I wonder what's going on inside the crater. Is he just sitting there, waiting for Meteor? Sid says, so this is it then. Nanaki says, if we defeat Sephiroth, we'll save the planet, yes? I'm scared, but I'll do my best. Let's hurry to the crater. Vincent says, to defeat Sephiroth, to kill the son of my beloved. Am I on the verge of committing yet another sin, or is this my atonement for having once stood idly by? Kate Sith says, what's that Sephiroth up to? I don't know, he's probably just spanking his monkey. Meow. Cloud says Sephiroth's energy barrier is gone. Cloud says, Sid, can the airship fit inside? Sid says, I trained him, didn't I? He can go anywhere. Except for that island where Knights of the Round is. Anyways, Cloud says, yeah, sorry. It also can't land on rocks, and it also can't land on mountains, and it also can't land on the water. Oh, and by the way, it also, I don't think it can land in snowy areas either, but he can go anywhere, don't worry about it. Anyways, Barrett says, Kate Sith, what now? Kate Sith says, wait. Scarlet Heidegger, what's going on? And this is where it's all but confirmed that Reeve is Kate Sith, because he's the only one in the room that isn't those two. Heidegger says, I don't get it. I can't reach the president. Reeves says, forget about the president. We have to get to the sister ray. Scarlet says, what's with you, Reeve? Your accent's all weird. Reeves says, never mind. The Mako reactor's output is increasing all on its own. Scarlet says, that's crazy. It has to cool down for at least 3 hours. Reeves, shut it off. Reeves says, I can't. It's not responding. Reeves says, somebody has overridden the main controls. We can't operate it from here. Reeves says, hello? What? What about the mainframe? Who? Reeves says, call the mainframe. Heidegger says, huh? Why are they giving the orders? Why are you giving the orders, anyway? Reeves says, we don't have time for this. And they change his accent, too. Apparently the translators might have just annoyed me with this shitty fucking accent the whole fucking game just to show that Reeve is fucking Kate Sith. Who gives a shit? We know that without that. Anyways, Hojo says, patience, Sephiroth. I'll be sending along plenty of Mako shortly. Reeve says, Hojo, stop. The cannon. No. Midgar itself is in danger. Hojo says, ha ha, 1 or 2 Midgars. It's a small price to pay. Reeve says, Hojo! Hojo! Hojo says, Sephiroth, show me. It's almost time. Ha ha ha. Transcend the confines of science. In your presence, science is powerless. As much as it pains me to admit it, this is why you must show me. Ha ha ha. Barrett says, yo, Kate Sith, do something. Kate Sith says, it's no use, Hojo's in control. This isn't looking good. Barrett says, you're busted, Reeve. No point in hiding it now. Cloud says, can't you shut off the reactors? Kate Sith says no. Barrett says, you're with Shinra, aren't you? Why not? Sid says, you've come this far, you better not think of double-crossing us now. He says, I can't make you trust me. Sid says, you damn fool, don't you understand what I'm saying? This isn't about Shinra. If you're a man, no, if you're a human being, you'll help save the planet. Don't you even care? Kate Sith says, I can't do anything. If we shut down the reactor, all hell will break loose. Sid says, why? Can't you just shut off a valve or something? Kate Sith says, it's easy enough to shut off the valves on the reactor pipes, but the reactors create channels where the energy leaves the ground. Once those are open, they can't be plugged until the flow runs dry. He says, if you forcibly block one while the energy is bursting out, an explosion, says Barrett. Kate Sith says, the blast will make reactor 1 look like a firecracker. Barrett says, shit. Kate Sith says, forget that, the cannon. We've got to get to Midgar, that's our #1 priority. Bunny says, Hojo, right? Reeve says, Cloud and the others are coming, stay out of their way. Heidegger laughs. He says, nonsense, I don't recall anyone putting you in charge. Heidegger says, public orders combined force will repel the enemy. Because of them, Reeve says, that's a personal matter. Heidegger says, the president is dead. I'm doing things my way now. And then laughs some more. Scarlet laughs. Scarlet says, Heidegger will use the new weapon. And Reeve is arrested. Reeve says, hey, wait. Cloud, everyone, I'm sorry. Kate Sith says, you'll still come, won't ya? Cloud says, of course. Sid says, hey, I'm leaving the ship in your grubby little hands. Setting course for Midgar. Any hoozles. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I don't think I can fight Ultima until Disc 3. I would prefer to do it now, but I don't think I can. Plus, I think he hangs out over Midgar for a little bit, too. I guess I could breed a golden chocobo to get up to that place and get the Typhoon materia, but that seems like a lot of work. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Oh, look at Mr. Skippity-Doodah over here. Actually, let's... Want a tangle, bitch? Ugh, too old to live. I'm dying. Please help me. This hooker's gonna run. Where'd you go, you dirty bastard? Says, fuck, what energy? You think I'm just gonna give up? Where are you going, friendo? What is it doing? Where did it go? Why is it just like bouncing around all over the place? Yeah. Come on, fuckface. Oh, it's gonna destroy an already destroyed town? Actually, let's just do this. Should be okay. Whatever. Oh, we're on the ground. Cool. Rude. Let's see. Oh no, my baby. There we go. I forget where it goes next. There he goes. There's my naughty little boy. Where do you think you're going, Busta? That would have been so annoying if, like, Ruby popped up and took a bite out of me. He's like, yeah, fuck you. Anyway. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I'll just give him some time to go over to Cosmo Canyon or wherever he goes next. What is this cave over here? Yeah, whatever it is, I've been in there. Whatevs. I was like, have I not been in that place? I don't know. I can land anywhere except for here. Nerd. Probably because Midgar is a higher priority or something. Okay, good. I think that's his final resting place. I might want to scratch some of these in favor of some HP plus materials so I can live. No. Whoopsie. Alright, let's try that again. Wah, 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 wah. Oof. I guess I'll just put that on Barrett then. Wow. That's not what we wanted to have happen. Dang it, I think I forgot to fix that stuff. Oopsie. Oh yeah, I knew. Alright, let's try this again. Bye! Oh no, he goes explode. Anyways, let's see. Do. Actually, let's do this. Just make sure I don't miss anything here. That should be fine. Alrighty, I think this is where I'm gonna cut it. Let me just make sure all those are good. Yeah, next time I'm gonna do the optional puzzle dungeon that's over here that I can access now since Ultima's dead. And then we'll probably do Midgar and the end of the game all in one video. So yeah. The next video might be the last one unless I run into any trouble. But, yeah, stay tuned. I plan on continuing this in about 5 minutes after I get some water and do this upload. One moment. Oh, dang it. There we go. Alrighty.